Okay, picture this. It's, say, 2 p.m., Friday, central London, absolutely buzzing. You get that call, your biggest client, and they need something delivered urgently right across the city before 5 p.m. And the stakes, well, missing that deadline could mean a £50,000 production loss for them, just gone. Now, for most people, that sounds like a total logistical nightmare, right? It makes your palms sweat. But as we're going to explore today, for some, it's really just another mission accomplished. So today, we're doing a deep dive into the absolutely critical world of same-day delivery, especially in a place like London, which is, well, uniquely demanding. The document we've been digging into for this is called Why Same-Day Delivery is a Game Changer for London Businesses, and it focuses specifically on one courier service, SMA Worldwide.
Exactly. And our mission really is to get under the skin of why speed in London isn't just, a nice to have competitive edge. What this source makes clear is that it's often an absolute survival strategy. So we're going to look at the unique challenges of operating there, the sheer complexity, and how a specialist like SMA Worldwide actually tackles these really high stakes demands to keep businesses, well, ahead of the game.
Okay, let's unpack that a bit, because London isn't just any city, is it? When you look at the specifics, the things that make rapid delivery so vital, it's quite a list. I mean, you've got the obvious thing, the extreme congestion. That's a given. But then there are the frequent road closures, sometimes completely unexpected, plus the ultra-low emission zones, the ULEZ, adding another layer of complexity for vehicles. And on top of all that, customer expectations are just getting higher and higher, aren't they? Every minute seems to count.
Absolutely. And, it's easy to think of a delay as just, a bit of an annoyance. But when we dug into what it actually means for businesses, it's pretty stark. The source really highlights that the true cost goes way beyond inconvenience. It could mean losing a contract entirely. Think about the financial hit. Or maybe halting a whole construction site because a crucial part didn't arrive. Or even, and this is critical, causing a major disruption in healthcare delivery. It just hammers home how vital that precision timing is across so many different sectors: finance, healthcare, construction, you name it.
So how does a company like SMA Worldwide even operate effectively in that environment? What's their edge? The source describes them as being built for the speed of London business, which sounds good, but what does it mean? They seem to thrive by navigating all that complexity with a precision. They talk about deep London expertise gained from decades of experience. But what does that really translate to? Knowing the back streets, the shortcuts, how to make it happen even when others say it can't be done.
Well, what's fascinating is when you connect the dots, you see it's not just about moving a package from A to B. It's more like they're actively protecting these businesses. Their whole service model seems geared towards it, especially for industries where, timing is absolutely everything, mission critical stuff. Like for financial services, it's about getting urgent contracts dispatched, maybe sensitive IT gear, confidential documents. For healthcare and pharma, think about temperature controlled transport, prescriptions, vital samples, equipment. A slight change in temperature and it's ruined. Then you have construction and engineering that rely on that just-in-time delivery of parts or plans, materials arriving exactly when needed, avoiding those costly delays on site. Legal firms, too, rapid court filings, handling secure documents, getting contracts couriered to meet strict deadlines, and even retail and e-commerce needing same-day fulfillment, keeping stock replenished, managing customer orders fast enough.
What really jumped out at me was this idea that clients aren't just choosing them for speed. The source suggests it's deeper. It's about consistency, professionalism, and peace of mind. They call it the SMA advantage. And it seems to break down into a few key areas. First, that deep London expertise we mentioned, knowing the city inside out, the traffic, the patterns, everything. Then, their technology-driven logistics. This isn't just tech for tech's sake, right? It means things like real-time tracking, so you can actually see your package moving even if there's a sudden road closure. Instant proof of delivery the moment it arrives. And integration with client systems too, which is pretty useful for businesses. It keeps them informed, in control.
Total visibility, which must be crucial when things are tight.
Exactly. Then there's the professional, reliable courier network.
Yeah.
They talk about matching the right vehicle to the job. So maybe a motorbike for a quick document or a larger van if it's bulky equipment. Plus, ensuring the couriers themselves are trained, wear uniforms, and basically act as an extension of the client's own brand. Professionalism matters.
Yeah, that's a good point. It reflects on the business sending the package.
And finally, special handling capabilities. This seems really important for certain sectors, being able to handle sensitive things properly. Medical samples, legal evidence, maybe high-value items, with the right care, security, and making sure everything is fully compliant.
Right. And this kind of raises the question, doesn't it? How do all these pieces The expertise, the tech, the professional network, the special handling, how do they actually translate into, protecting revenue for the client and making their operations more efficient? It seems like it's the combination of all these things that really mitigates risk. It's definitely more than just logistics. It's about ensuring business continuity, avoiding those costly interruptions.
So, let's talk about the bottom line. What's the actual return on investment for businesses using a service like this? The source highlighted some pretty tangible benefits that partners apparently see. Things like fewer failed deliveries, which obviously saves money on having to rebook urgent couriers, higher client satisfaction and retention rates. That's huge, right? Happy clients stick around, and that often leads to more referrals, naturally. Word gets around. Plus, internally, it seems to allow for greater agility, faster turnarounds within their own operations.
And there was that statistic, wasn't there? The 99% plus on-time delivery rate across Greater London, which is frankly pretty remarkable given everything we've said about London's challenges. Congestion, ULEZ, all of it. It really speaks to their dependability, even when the pressure's on.
It does make you wonder about that fraction of a percent, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Does it show the absolute limit, even for the best? Or just how incredibly tough London logistics can be sometimes? But regardless, that 99% plus really backs up their core claim. We don't just move packages, we move business forward. It seems less like a slogan and more like a description of what they actually enable.
So wrapping up our deep dive today, it feels pretty clear. In these dense, incredibly fast-paced cities like London, specialized same-day delivery isn't just a nice extra, it's not a luxury. It seems to be a fundamental part of keeping businesses running, growing even, a vital cog in the machine.
Absolutely. And thinking about that, about how critical timing and reliability are, it does leave you with a final thought, perhaps. What's next for urban logistics? If speed and reliability are this crucial now, could we see bigger shifts? Maybe driven by environmental concerns, more electric fleets, perhaps drones for certain deliveries, or maybe even deeper integration of AI, predictive logistics that could anticipate disruptions before they even happen. Going beyond just the speed and reliability we've focused on today, something definitely worth considering.